podcast.
I'm using broadcast and some reading newspapers.
Okay, very good. Okay, you can read blogs as well, latest blogs that you see or articles that you find on the websites, internet
Okay,
pe.
ma'am.
That will be interesting. Ishan, you're saying I watch English movies. Ishan, bol to sakte ho bacche? You can speak at least. Listen podcasts, okay? Good. Because see, today's class is going to be a lot of speaking, speaking and speaking. So all of you have to at least speak. Okay, जितना हो सके आपको बोलना है. So there are going to be some topics and some activities that I have planned for all of you so that you are able to practice all your tenses and parts of speech that you've learned. Okay, and some of you who missed some classes, जैसे I think कोई एक आध क्लास अगर आप लोगों ने मिस भी किया है जिसमें हमने पढ़ा कोई पर्टिकुलर टेंस या कोई पर्टिकुलर पार्ट ऑफ स्पीच and you just missed it, so this is the time when you can actually practice everything together. Okay, and along with that I'll be teaching you one more tense today, so हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, but बहुत सारा speaking, आज का target है हमारा speaking. Okay, where is everyone else? How's Deep now? Is he not still not flying?
Since that day I not called him.
Okay, you didn't call him. You didn't call him. Okay. Okay, just a second. So in our group, I think we are the ones who have joined today. Where is Sarita, Avdesh? Ask them quickly. Ask Rabia. Ask Revint. Jaldi se unko. Yes? What
That
are
is
you
not
saying?
coming from 2 to 3 classes.
Who?
Abia.
Rabia, yes. Please ask her what has happened to her. I'll also give her a call. You guys can also ask your friends why are they not joining. By the way, Rajesh, you tell me, why are you so quiet today?
Actually, I'm listening to you.
But if you're listening to me, I also want to listen to you. Oh, Deep has joined today. Great. After a long time. Deep, ab shakal dikha do yaar. I mean, it's been so long we haven't seen you. Sarita is also here. Jatin, बोलना है तो mic तो on कर. Your mic was off and you were speaking something.
Ma'am, I am saying that when Deep if Deep will not open the um, uh, video,
Camera.
we have to give a sub tip to him. मुंह दिखाई type of.
Absolutely. Deep, how's your finger? Deep, are you there? Or you've just turned on the class? जैसे बहुत लोग करते हैं. Okay. Hi, Sarita.
Hi, ma'am.
Okay, great. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. So, what did you guys do yesterday? How did you practice your English?
I was writing the assignment which you
Good.
gave us in the last lecture. So I made two contents and one is remaining.
Okay, very good. So, you will be sharing it today, right?
Yeah, I will share it. I will share the pictures in group.
Okay, great. All right, fine. So, what did you do? Okay, Jatin, you watched broadcasts and read newspapers as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Rajesh, what did you do, dear, yesterday? Like, how did you communicate in English or just practice somehow in English? Yes, Rajesh.
Last 4 to 3 days, I was watching web series in English.
But Rajesh, have you watched the lessons, the recordings that I have already
Actually,
actually?
last class I did not attend. So please share last class recording. Please share.
Okay, okay. Only the last class recording you haven't seen, otherwise everything else is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Practice. You need to make some efforts to practice in English language by speaking, by writing, by reading, or just by listening. You guys have to do like you have to do everything. But I understand sometimes we don't have time, so sometimes you can just adjust in doing two things or just one. But every day you should at least try that you are speaking something with somebody, you are writing something in English. It can be through texting also, it can be just a small chat as well, but your contribution has to be there. If it is 5%, fine. If it is 20%, good. If it is more than 50%, perfectly fine. Depends upon your time and your routine and your also, your mental health and everything. So but some contribution has to be there. Okay. So what did you do, Dipali? How did you practice English yesterday? Unmute yourself, dear.
Then I watch some of the English movies
Hmm. Very
and
good.
read a novel,
Hmm.
and I have a book
Hmm.
and read that revolution.
Great. Okay, perfect. Guys, so all of you are telling me that someone has watched movies, like Ishan has also watched movie, right? Or you have read something.
More
If you
something.
okay,
I
that's
read newspapers and
hmm.
watched a few English videos
Okay.
and read some English stories.
Okay. Cool. All right. Today we are going to speak and practice all the tenses and parts of speech that we have learned. So basically, this is going to be the application. Okay. Application means जो आप लोग घर पे आपको करना चाहिए वो हम आज क्लास में भी करेंगे so that you people get more time to speak. Okay, and you get more time to talk. Now what you guys have to do is हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें करने वाले हैं like we'll be doing debate competition today and we'll be doing some storyboards, practicing some storyboards. I'll tell you what we have to do in storyboards. And we'll be starting with this survey. Now, the survey basically is going to be about using social media, and these are some questions that you need to prepare right now. So, your answers should be related to these questions only. Okay, everybody is going to prepare, and then I will just announce your name and one person, for example, I say Jatin. So Jatin is going to ask the question to someone, like he will choose who he is going to ask. For example, he asks one question, any of these questions he can ask, not necessarily that he has to be in the proper structure or sequence. For example, he picks a question from the list. How much time do you spend using social media? And in the end, he has to put the name of that particular person who he chooses. For example, he says, "Hi Ishan. So how much time do you spend using social media?" So basically, आपको वो question एकदम exactly पढ़ना है. You're not going to read it wrong in using wrong English. So you have to just ask one question to one person. Is that clear to everybody?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Good, very good. Okay, now we will start with you people can raise your hand first. The first volunteer you people can choose, and then I will pick you. The first volunteer. You have few seconds, like you have 60 seconds time to just prepare your answers in your mind. It's like a survey. It's going to be a survey.
And what is the question, ma'am?
Questions are in front of you, Sarita. I hope you can see the PPT.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Write it in the notebook all the answers.
No. It should not be written form. You don't have to read it. You just have to speak. Okay.
मैम आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही है.
Am I not audible?
आ रही है मैम, आ रही है.
आ रही है ना? Okay.
मैम आपकी वॉइस नहीं आ रही है.
रीना को नहीं. रीना पे दोबारा से ज्वाइन करो प्लीज. चलो. प्लीज म्यूट योरसेल्फ. आपके बहुत शोर आ रहा है.
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, I think, okay, now complete silence, everyone. Complete silence. Mute yourselves. Everybody. Take 30 seconds to 60 seconds time and prepare your answers in your mind. Okay? Just in your mind. Anybody can ask you any question in this class and you will be required to answer it. These are mixed tenses that you'll be practicing. So what social networking sites do you use? This is going to be in present simple. What are some good points about social networking? Here you can mix all the tenses and then suggest some good points about social networking. If there is anybody who doesn't know what social networking is, you can ask so that the concept is clear. You all know what social networking is, what are different ways of social networking, what are different platforms where we network with people socially, okay, using the social media. So basically your target should be that you have to use different tenses that you have learned. You have to use past simple sentences. You have to create some sentences in the future simple or continuous. You have to create sentences in the present simple or continuous. So all the simple tenses and the continuous tenses you will be practicing. If you want to use any other tense like perfect or something, you can try that as well. I'll correct you if you go wrong. Shall we start now?
Ma'am, no.
These are some basic questions, general knowledge, like not even general knowledge, but your opinion. So how will you start your answer? If you just want to share an opinion, you can say, in my opinion, or you can say, I strongly believe that, or you can say, I think, okay? These are some ways how you can just share your opinion. Deepali, I want your attention, dear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dipali is instructing her family or somebody to just go from my room. Interesting. आप लोग अपने वीडियो कैमरा ऑफ कर दिया करो, ओके?
Ma'am, I will come back in a minute.
Okay, Dipali.
Ma'am, I am not able to get the answer for question number 3rd.
Question number 3rd. What new features would you like to see on social? Hey, Ishan, this is here comes your imagination and here comes your requirement. Now, इसमें आप innovative हो सकते हो and you just have to share कि ऐसी कौन सी चीज है जो ऐसे कौन से नए फीचर्स के बारे में आप सोच सकते हो जो सोशल वेबसाइट्स पे होने चाहिए या आगे आने वाले टाइम में आप देखना चाहोगे कि कोई ये चीजें डिस्कवर करे, इन्वेंट करे या समथिंग लाइक दैट. कोई भी न्यू फीचर्स हो सकते हैं रिलेटेड टू AI, related to some other,
Yes. समझ गया.
समझ गए ना. मतलब ये आपके ऊपर है, आपको क्या देखना पसंद है, आपको क्या चाहिए कि यार ये ऐसा भी कुछ होना चाहिए सोशल मीडिया पे.
Yes.
जैसे मैं तो लिटरली चाहूंगी कि जैसे अभी राइट नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल वी ऑल आर कम्युनिकेटिंग विद ईच अदर, राइट? तो हम एक दूसरे को एक स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हैं छोटे छोटे ऐसे. मैं तो ये चाहूंगी कि सोशल वेबसाइट्स पे ऐसी भी कोई एक वेबसाइट होनी चाहिए या ऐसा कुछ एक तरीका होना चाहिए. देयर शुड बी अ वे व्हेन वी ऑल आर एक्चुअली सिटिंग टुगेदर, आई एम सिटिंग ऑन अ chair and you are also sitting in a
AI. Through AI.
Exactly.
And it
And
is possible.
yeah, and like we just can't touch each other, but we can actually feel that we are sitting in front of each other in a classroom, है ना? और पता आगे आगे ऐसा होगा भी. I think so. बहुत जल्द.
पॉसिबल है.
Yeah, it is possible. ऑनलाइन रहकर ऑफलाइन वाली फील आएगी. जैसे अभी भी हम बहुत आगे आ चुके हैं. आई एम एबल टू शेयर द पीपीटी विद यू. आई एम एबल टू राइट ऑन द पीपीटी एंड एक्सप्लेन कॉन्सेप्ट्स. यू आर एबल टू टॉक टू मी. वी कैन सी ईच अदर. दिस इज ऑल्सो दिस वाजंट देयर इन द पास्ट. चलो जी अब स्टार्ट करते हैं. नो मोर वेस्टिंग टाइम. सो वी विल स्टार्ट विद राजेश. राजेश, you just have to ask a question to anybody in the class and that person will not get any time to prepare now. It's like a conversation. Rajesh, ask any question to anybody in the class.
I'm not able to see the same name or scheme.
Okay. Should I read the questions? Okay, I'll do one thing, Rajesh. I'll send this list in the group. Will that be fine? I think that will be perfect. मैंने क्वेश्चंस की लिस्ट आपको भेज दी है ग्रुप में.
Isan, what social networking site do you use?
Okay.
Is he asking to me?
Yes.
Yes,
Can he
Isan,
reply?
Mr. Sir.
ईशान.
फिर से बोलिए ना.
What social networking sites do you use?
I use WhatsApp and YouTube.
No one-liners, Ishan. You have to go and tell story. थोड़ा और डीप जाके आंसर करना है. जैसे हिंदी में बात करते हो, रुकते ही नहीं है ना हिंदी में बात करते हुए. So like that, it has to be a conversation. So if Rajesh has asked you a question, will you directly start giving the answer? Very rude, na? First you will say, "Oh, thanks for asking me the question, Rajesh." और आप बोल सकते हो, "Hey, that's an interesting question." Well, I think the social media sites that I prefer to use the most. ऐसे करके आप words अपने add भी कर सकते हो. थोड़ा change करो, paraphrase करो question को, rephrase करो, and then अपनी information add करो.
तो फिर मैम बाद में बताओ 5 मिनट बाद.
अब भी बता दो, अब भी बता दो.
मैम बाद में बताता हूँ ना.
पता है क्या होगा ईशान, फिर हम लोग ना प्रिपेयर कर करके बोलते रहेंगे हमेशा. अब ये टाइम है जब हमें इंस्टेंट बोलना आना चाहिए. इंस्टेंटली हमें जवाब कैसे देना है, ये तो बहुत जनरल टॉपिक है, बहुत जनरल. सोशल मीडिया
Bro, we don't have to prepare. We have to speak.
No preparation. It's a natural thing. आप सोचो ना, what social networking sites do you use? So you can say, I prefer to use a question just tense में, उस tense में start करना है अपना आंसर. चलो ठीक है, ये good time.
मैं बोलता हूँ.
हाँ बोलो. Good.
Yeah, Rajesh, it's a nice question asked by you. Generally, there are many apps, social networking apps. I usually prefer WhatsApp and YouTube for myself, rather than I use Twitter sometimes, and nothing than else. I use Twitter for watching, seeing what's going in our country, and be aware of the current affairs. And I use YouTube to stay informative, and WhatsApp for chatting with my friends, teachers, and people.
Very good, Ishan. So, guys, did you see? Rajesh, mute yourself, please. Okay, very good. So, guys, did you see the change? Did you see the improvement in how he responded to the same question asked? पहले उसने एक लाइन में आंसर दिया और छुट्टी खत्म. राइट, जो हम लोग बहुत करते हैं इंग्लिश प्रैक्टिस करते टाइम. हम टू द पॉइंट बोल के खत्म कर देते हैं. बट इन द सेकेंड आंसर दैट वाज मोर नेचुरल एंड कॉन्वर्सेशनल. यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
The next person who will ask the question is going to be Sarita. Sarita, you will ask a question and you can ask anybody in the class and that person will directly start answering.
Okay, ma'am. So,
मैम रिपीट हो सकते हैं.
ma'am, I want to ask Dipali the second question. What are some good points about social networking?
Okay.
So, like the good points are so the good points or the advantages of using social media is that first we get updated with the what's going on around the world and with the latest news also we get to know, like you get information about the what's new in the like Bollywood or anything, and
Well,
we can do research on uh, on some topic,
hmm.
and we can connect to the people, like
Hmm.
we can connect to our family who is living far away from us, like
Hmm.
we can do video call with them
Hmm.
and have a chat with them, and
Good points. Very good points. Any other point that you can think of?
uh, so we can also order and buy things from the social media site as well. Like there are so many stores
Hmm.
from there we can buy. That's it.
Very good. Very good, Dipali. Very good. Great answer presented by you. One thing, the good thing is that you have, taken time to speak, and you have spoken a lot about good points and different good points you have shared about social networking, rather than just restricting to one or two points and then, speaking just for a few seconds. But you spoke really good. Number two, that the things that you can add. Number one, like I'm telling everyone, when you just start giving response, don't just start it by answering the question too directly, okay, and pointing towards the question itself. Start with some other phrase like for example, oh, that's a good question, or you can thank the other person that that person asked you this question, and you say, thank you so much for bringing up this question. Or you can say, oh, I would love to share some amazing points. So you can use a replacement, for the adjectives in the sentence, in the question. Like if it is saying good points, you can say some relevant points. You can say some amazing things. You can just, replace the words good and points. And then you can add some linking words. You all can add when we are sharing our opinion about something, or when we're just talking to somebody. Just in Hindi, we say na, और इतना ही नहीं, बस इतना ही नहीं, इसके और भी बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे फायदे हैं, ठीक है। और आप गुड पॉइंट्स की जगह एडवांटेजेस वर्ड यूज कर सकते हैं, बेनिफिट्स यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट। और आप बोल सकते हैं सम इन्फ्लुएंशियल points, right, about social media or social networking sites is this। और इसके अलावा जो linking words है, मतलब connect जैसे हम करते हैं from one sentence to another। For example, we have said 2 points, okay, these are good points, and then you want to add more points, so you can say additionally, or you can say in addition to this, there is one more good point about, or one more benefit of social networking। और social networking को भी आप break down करके बोल सकते हो। Moreover, there are some more relevant reasons why social networking should be practiced, or why people should network socially, or people should you can just and paraphrase and add some things and replace the adjectives with their synonyms। तो इस तरीके से आप अपनी इंग्लिश को प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं। वेरी गुड, वेल डन दीपाली। Next person who's going to ask the question will be Ishan। Okay, Ishan, now you ask question to someone who hasn't spoken।
Yes. So my question goes to Jatin. Tell me about how much do you spend your time on in social networking?
Thank you for asking, Ishan. I spend 3 to 4 hours on social media and social media apps like WhatsApp, Insta, Facebook, and in that apps I see many of the broadcasts and the movies which I like the most, and many memorable things which are on Instagram and Facebook too.
Okay, Jatin, that's a good answer. Very good. Number one, answer तो दे दिया, मतलब you have content to speak, which is a good thing. Okay, but number two, the second point is that first of all, एकदम sit straight, हिलना नहीं है बिल्कुल भी, ठीक है. बॉडी लैंग्वेज, बॉडी पोस्चर एकदम स्मार्ट होना चाहिए. जितना एक्टिव आपका बॉडी पोस्चर रहेगा उतना ही एक्टिवली आपका ब्रेन वर्क करेगा और उतना कॉन्फिडेंटली आप अपना आंसर कर पाएंगे. अगर आप खुद अपना बॉडी लैंग्वेज या अपना पोस्चर थोड़ा लेड बैक रखे हुए हो या आपको ऐसे बैठ के पढ़ा रही हूँ और मैं ऐसे ऐसे कर रही हूँ, तो ना तो मुझे उतने इंटरेस्ट से पढ़ाना आएगा और ना आप लोगों को सुनने में समझ आएगा. आपको लगेगा कि मैं शायद डिसइंटरेस्टेड हूँ या मेरे अंदर लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस है. हो सकता है मैं बहुत ओवरली कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ और बस मेरा ये स्टाइल है पढ़ाने का, बट वो एक गलत मैसेज विल कम अक्रॉस. So number one, that you have content, which is a very good thing. Earlier क्या होता था, हम लोग एक लाइन बोल पाते थे, उसके बाद हमारे पास thoughts खत्म हो जाते थे. Now you are able to convey your thoughts and transfer your thoughts in English language, which is amazing. ठीक है. But the things that you really need to take care of is कि आप जितना smartly हो सके उतना smartly बैठो and smartly answer करो. और no fillers, Jatin. For you, I just have to say one thing: don't use fillers. एकदम खत्म हो जाना चाहिए आपकी भाषा से. ये की साउंड निकलनी ही नहीं है यहां से. इसके लिए आपको क्या प्रैक्टिस करना है? ज्यादा से ज्यादा बोलना. स्पेशली फॉर यू, आपको जितना हो सके एक बार को लिखो मत, सुनो मत, लेकिन बोलो जरूर. रोज बोलो, जितना हो सके इंग्लिश बोलो. ठीक है. एंड these are the activities that you can do at home as well. Pick up some questions on internet and start answering them in your own language. Clear हो गया, Jatin? Okay. Now, okay, Deepali, you will ask a question now.
Okay. Question is, how much time do you spend using social media?
But Deepali, this is the answer that Jatin has just given, so I want you to pick a new question now. And also tell me who you are asking.
I'm asking to Alina,
Okay.
and my question is, do you think you will be using social networking sites less or more in 5
Five.
years?
Okay, good. What do you think, Alina?
मैम इनके आंसर, ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर मुझे समझ में नहीं आया.
Okay, means what do you think? Do you think the social media network का जो यूज है, जो हम सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट्स को यूज करते हैं, वेबसाइट्स वगैरह को यूज कर रहे हैं, क्या ये टाइम के साथ साथ अगले 5 साल में कम होगा या ज्यादा होगा? आपका क्या कहना है इस पे? एंड रीजन. क्या लगता है आपको? आई थिंक
I think it depends in
इट्स नॉट योर टर्न बडी. तो क्वेश्चन आपके पास हमेशा वो नहीं आएंगे जो आप इजीली आंसर कर पाओ. कई बार हम किसी से बात कर रहे होते हैं, कोई हमसे कुछ पूछ लेता है और हमें पता ही नहीं होता है इसका आंसर कैसे फटाफट दूं, तो अब वो फटाफट देना पड़ेगा ना. बहुत जनरल सी चीज. यस अलीना. व्हाट डू यू थिंक अलीना? आपको क्या लगता है सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट्स का यूज धीरे धीरे कम होगा या बढ़ेगा? Okay, Alina, take your time and then answer it later, okay? But I'm giving you some time, okay? Now, Sarita, you will answer this question.
Okay, ma'am. So, well, Deepali, as far as my knowledge and whatever I have seen nowadays, I believe that the use of networking social media site going to increase in coming futures, because as we can see that in COVID time, when pandemic happened, we all have depend on networking site only, and we have all using that Google Meet and Zoom meeting for our daily works and for our corporate life as well as for our schooling. So as ma'am also said that AI intelligence is also growing, and India is also doing well in IT sections. So I firmly believe that in coming near future you definitely going to see the more use of social media. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Very good, Sarita. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good, Sarita. Sarita, the way you answered, see, very good. The way you
Okay, ma'am.
started and the way you added some good phrases, nice phrases. One thing that you really need to take care of is the verb forms, Sarita.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are making a sentence in the perfect tense, for example, during COVID, we have become dependent, right? We have
Yes,
become
ma'am.
dependent, and you said we have depend. So the English sentences will only be correct when your tense is correct, and your tense will be correct when you know the verb form, right? According to the
Okay,
tense.
ma'am.
So in all the perfect tenses, you will only use third form of verb. Okay, like
Okay, ma'am.
become. Okay, number
Yes,
two. Number two, yes. One more mistake was there. That was also again that you used ing when it was not required. So just take
okay.
care of the verb forms. Okay, in your
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
your next person who's going to answer is let me check. Who hasn't given any answer up till now?
Deep.
Deep, are you there?
Rajesh as well.
Rajesh.
Okay. So Ishan ask a question to Rajesh.
Rajesh, tell me what are the good points about social networking?
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, I'm thank you for asking for this question. I would to say about this question, what are some good points of social media? Lots of good points of social media. We use social media. We can see learning from social media, and then from social media, and lots of good benefit of I don't really.
Rajesh, you can answer any other question that you want. But I want you to take at least a minute or two to speak continuously.
How much time do you spend using social media? Uh, usually I use social media in a day 1 and 2 hours. Uh, but uh, but uh, but uh, but uh, but, but don't use more time. And I've seen sometimes I've seen.
You can say, I don't use social media too much. Like you can say, I don't spend too much time on social media or social networking sites. However, I generally use social media for 2 or 3 hours every day. And then you can tell the reasons why why you spend that much time, or why you don't like to spend a lot of time.
No, okay. Can I speak?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I think that don't use too much. Don't I see don't use so much time, too much time social media.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Okay. Rajesh, you very well know I don't have to give you any feedback, right? You know what you really need to do. You need to push yourself to speak more English. एंड टू सराउंड योरसेल्फ विद एन एनवायरनमेंट। एक क्लास अटेंड करने से खाली कुछ इतना होगा कि आप इतनी देर तो बोलोगे, बट इसके बाहर आपको बोलना बहुत जरूरी है।
Yes, yes, I do.
बना बनाया ग्रुप है गाइस, मैं आपको बोल बोल के थक गई हूँ। कितनी बार आज तक आप लोगों ने वीडियो कॉल किया है मेरे क्लास के बिना? या जिस दिन क्लास नहीं हुई उस दिन आप लोगों ने वो टाइम, जो क्लास का टाइम होता है, सोचा कि चल यार एक काम करते हैं, मैम नहीं हो पा रही है कोई बात नहीं, हमें 1 घंटा मिलते हैं वीडियो कॉल पे और प्रैक्टिस करते हैं जो आज तक हम लोगों ने किया। पीपीटी आपके पास है, सब कुछ आपके पास है, रिकॉर्डिंग्स आपके पास है, अपने अटेंड करो ना। जूम मीटिंग ही तो है, क्या है, गूगल मीट ही तो है। मिलो ना, व्हाट्सएप पे वीडियो कॉल कर लो, उसमें पीपीटी खोल लो, कोई डाउट है पूछ लो, डिस्कस कर लो, कोई टॉपिक चूज कर लो। चलो गाइस लेट्स टॉक अबाउट दिस टुडे, एंड देन जो हम अभी कर रहे हैं, it's about language learning. It's not a subject that you need to really study. No, it's a language, you need to speak it. आप लोग को आज तक किया, 1 महीना होने वाला है, अभी तक किया आप लोगों ने एक दिन भी ऐसा कि आप खुद भी कभी अपनी तरफ से एक कंट्रीब्यूशन लो और इनिशिएटिव लो और वीडियो कॉल करो? एक ने भी लिया होता तो कम से कम 4 लोगों ने बात कर ली होती। किसी एक को तो मॉनिटर करना पड़ेगा, लीड करना पड़ेगा, जिसको इंप्रूव करना है सबसे ज्यादा तेजी से, उसको ही सबसे आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा। कि चाहे उसको एक ही बंदा मिल जाए बोलने को, उसको 1 घंटा सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंग्लिश में बोलना है, क्लास हो या ना हो। अगर हो रही है तो भी उसको अलग से 1 घंटा निकालना पड़ेगा, और अगर नहीं हो रही है तो डेफिनेटली निकालना पड़ेगा। कितने लोग करते हो ऐसा? क्लास में 4 लोग छुट्टी पे हैं तो 2 लोग तो अवेलेबल हो, वो तो करो आपस में। और जो छुट्टी कर रहे हैं इतने दिनों से, उन लोगों ने कभी फोन करके पूछा, अपनी तरफ से इनिशिएटिव लिया कि मुझे बताओ क्लास में क्या चल रहा है, या मेरे से प्रैक्टिस करो थोड़ा इंग्लिश, मैं क्लास अटेंड नहीं कर पा रहा। गाइज यू हैव टू डू दैट। अभी आपका होमवर्क ये रहेगा कि ये जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं इन सबके आंसर्स आप खुद लिखेंगे, सबके आंसर्स, ओके? एंड यू हैव टू गिव ऑल द आंसर्स प्रॉपरली रिटन in the WhatsApp groups. Number 2, it's a survey. So you have to go and talk to 10 people and ask these questions. आप ये सब 10 से नहीं कर सकते तो एटलीस्ट 5 people मिनिमम। राजेश म्यूट योरसेल्फ, आप बार बार अपना म्यूट कर लेते हो, म्यूट कर लो। You guys have to talk to 5 people. 5 strangers होने चाहिए, मैं पहले ही बोल रही हूँ, आपके मम्मी पापा भाई बहन के अलावा strangers जिन्हें आप बिल्कुल नहीं जानते हो। You go out, talk to people and tell them it's a project. I have got a project from my college, या कोई भी कुछ भी झूठ बोल दो, मेरे पास ये प्रोजेक्ट आया हुआ है एंड मेरे को आपसे कुछ क्वेश्चंस पूछने हैं। इट्स अ सर्वे ऑन सोशल मीडिया, और ये बहुत जनरल क्वेश्चंस है, कोई ऑफेंड नहीं होने वाला है कि व्हाई यू आस्किंग मी पर्सनल क्वेश्चंस। And just ask these questions to 5 people or maximum। आपको और मजा करना है और enjoy करना है तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों से पूछने की कोशिश करो। Go out, talk to people, tell them I have an assignment and make notes, या उनको रिकॉर्ड करो, एक इंटरव्यू लो, एक सर्वे लो, मजा आएगा करके तो देखो, बहुत मजा आएगा। हमने भी किया when I was learning English. Okay guys, will you do this?
Yes.
Is your homework. अपने खुद के आंसर्स लिखने चाहिए, दूसरों से भी पूछना है। Moving forward, now you have to use any tense, like all the tenses together with storyboard activity. You have some pictures here and you have to create story. Just a second, I'll turn on the charger, okay, of my laptop. You have time to prepare a story in your head. 3 storyboards हैं, एक सिलेक्ट करो, एक ये है, एक ये है और एक ये है। इन तीनों में से एक स्टोरी बोर्ड आप लोग सिलेक्ट करोगे, ठीक है? मैं इन तीनों का जो है आपको वो भेज रही हूं स्क्रीनशॉट व्हाट्सएप में। ये एक भेज दिया मैंने, दूसरे ग्रुप में भी भेज रही हूं। जल्दी से किसी भी एक स्टोरी बोर्ड पे आप लोगों को स्टोरी रेडी करनी है अभी, राइट नाउ। एक ये है, ये भी स्टोरी बोर्ड एक्टिविटी है जो आप लोग घर पे प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं। इट्स एन अमेजिंग वे टू प्रैक्टिस योर इंग्लिश। You just see a picture here and you have to create a story. This is also very good method, really a good and helpful method. चलो. So you all have received these storyboards on your WhatsApp group. Just prepare your story and start now.
मैम सेकेंड वाले जो पिक है उसमें हम लोग कैसे स्टोरी बनाएंगे? उसमें एक ही पिक है और मतलब उसमें
हाँ, तो
सेंटेंस बना
हाँ,
सकते
इसमें there are so many people doing different thing, and you can just create a story and name these people, okay, and create your own kind of movie or a scene. Basically it's an episode or a scene, part of a scene, कि वो इससे पहले क्या कर रहे थे, अब क्या कर रहे हैं, और अब इसके बाद क्या करेंगे. So here comes your past. What were they doing? What do you think? Here comes your imagination. कि अगर ये दोनों लड़कियां बैठ के गॉसिप कर रही हैं, एक ऑरेंज टॉप वाले के हाथ में कॉफी मग है, तो वो कॉफी लेने के लिए जब गई होगी तब क्या हुआ था, फिर ये कैसे मिली, ये कौन है, और ये क्या बात कर रही हैं, और अब ये क्या करने वाली हैं. सिमिलरली जो अंकल्स बैठे हैं और वो चेस खेल रहे हैं. Why are they playing chess? What do you think? Who got the chess? Who asked the other person to play chess and sit here in the park, and why? What are their plans in the future? या अभी chess में कौन जीत रहा है, कौन हार रहा है, क्या कर रहे हैं? You can just, do whatever you want with these characters.
Yes.
So many characters are here. So many characters. पीछे वो भी उड़ रही है, काइट भी उड़ रही है. यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे पेड़ के ऊपर एक गिलहरी भी बैठी हुई है. So हर एक चीज, स्क्वायरल है, नीचे बर्ड्स हैं, मतलब कितना पीछे डॉग बॉल से ऑब्जर्व करो पूरी पिक्चर को एंड क्रिएट कर दो कोई ना कोई एपिसोड. फिर है ये वाला, इसमें देखो क्या लिखा है, वन ऑर्डिनरी थर्सडे. फिर क्या होता है, आई नोटिस समथिंग आउट ऑफ द ऑर्डिनरी. उसके बाद माय ब्रदर जर्मी. यहाँ तो पूरा का पूरा आपको स्टोरी दिया ही हुआ है, आपको सिर्फ क्रिएट करना है. सो जस्ट पिक वन, एनीवन कैन पिक एनी पिक्चर, एनी स्टोरी बोर्ड.
लिख के कर सकते हैं?
नहीं ईशान भाई, आपको लिखना है. नहीं, आप नोट्स बना सकते हो. यस, यू कैन क्रिएट नोट्स, बट डोंट राइट कंप्लीट सेंटेंसेस एंड देन रीड इट. नो.
यस.
ओके, क्रिएट योर नोट्स. नोट्स ड्रॉ करो, स्केच ड्रॉ करो, स्टोरी बनाओ अपने दिमाग में, एक ग्राफ क्रिएट करो स्टोरी का. मतलब शुरू हो जाओ फटाफट, किसी से भी जल्दी से, टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास ज्यादा.
Hello, ma'am.
Deep, hi, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. Sorry, ma'am. I going to downstairs because postman is coming. So I lose my test today. 20 to 25 minutes. I lose. Sorry, because
Okay.
now I'm coming.
Okay, no problem, Deep, but you have missed a lot actually, and for you it's going to be very important to watch all the class recordings and just update yourself with whatever we have done in the classes, and just master all the simple tenses and all the continuous tenses, please. Along with that, we have completed nouns and pronouns as well. So please update it, keep yourself updated and just kind of try to update yourself with everything that we have done and that you have missed. Number two, I'm so sorry to hear that you were badly injured and which took you, this much time to
Yes,
join
ma'am.
the classes. Yes, but I hope you're fine now, at least.
No, ma'am. It's no fine because पिछले कुछ दिनों से मैम थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो गया सी. सो मैं देख ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਐਮਰਜੈਂਸੀ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਜਾਣਾ ਪੈ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ. ਸੋ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਡਰ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਵੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉੱਪਰਲਾ ਫਰੰਟ ਇੱਕ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੁਆਇੰਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਕੱਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਥੋੜੀ ਕੌਮਪਲੀਕੇਟਡ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਸੀਗੀ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪਸ
Oh my
ਸੀਗੀ
God.
ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ.
Oh
ਤੇ
shit.
ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ
It's a
ਹਾਂਜੀ
bad infection, I think.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਮੈਮ ਇਹ ਟੂ ਮਚ ਫੈਲ ਗਈ ਸੀਗੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਫੈਕਸ਼ਨ. ਸੋ
Oh my goodness. तो ये इतना कैसे हो गया, आपकी फिंगर कट कैसे गई इतनी ज्यादा?
मैम पता नहीं. मैं जो मैम काम करता हूँ ना वो बेंटली और रेंज रोवर जो गाड़ी के होते हैं ना वो लोगो डिजाइन करते हैं तो उसको ना हम ग्राइंड करते हैं मैम. अच्छी मतलब कि उसको फिनिशिंग देते हैं. वो पता नहीं है कैसे मेरी फिंगर्स के अंदर चला गया.
Oh no, my goodness. And then, you were not treated well, I think. Initially, you must have got the best treatment.
Yes मैम नाउ इज गुड.
क्यों नहीं मिला ट्रीटमेंट अच्छा?
मैम टाइम बिकॉज यहाँ पे टाइम नहीं है इतना अच्छा, 8-8 10-10 घंटे की वेटिंग टाइम चलता है अगर मैं हॉस्पिटल जाता हूँ। अभी पिछले 2 वीक से हर 2 दिन बाद हॉस्पिटल हॉस्पिटल। अभी फिर मैं हार के इनको बोला भी ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਹੋਮ ਕੰਟਰੀ 'ਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਇਲਾਜ ਕਰਵਾਊਂਗਾ। ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਥੋੜਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਸ ਇਨਫੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਫੈਲ ਗਈ ਸੀ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੰਮ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ। ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਮੈਡੀਸਨ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਖਾਣ ਦੇ ਲਈ, ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਲਗਵਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਪਾਰਸਲ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਮੈਡੀਸਨ ਖਾਧੀਆਂ। ਫਿਰ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਨੇ ਗਾਈਡ ਕੀਤਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਹਸਪੀਟਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ, ਸਾਡੇ ਪਟਿਆਲੇ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ।
I think here in Canada also we have the same problem, Deep, and this is something very bad. This is not good at all. All my friends या family जिसको कुछ भी problem होता है ना, they have to get suggestions from their doctors from the home country. तो वो लोग उनसे connect करते हैं, contact करते हैं, then they get the medication, proper treatment. But आपको starting से ध्यान रखना चाहिए था, दीप। अगर आपकी finger ही cut कर दी उन्होंने, then what? You can't be operated and get operated.
Yes, ma'am. I lose my fingerprint and lose छोटी हो जाती मेरी फिंगर 1 इंच।
Yes, yes.
ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਕਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਮ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਫਸਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਉਦੋਂ ਲੂਜ਼ ਸੀਗੀ, ਫਿਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਉਹ ਸਕਿਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹਾਰਡ ਹੋ ਗਈ। ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਹਾਰਡ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ। ਫਿਰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਫਿੰਗਰ ਨੂੰ ਸੌਫਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਬੈਂਡੇਜ ਕੀਤੀ। ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਬੈਂਡੇਜ ਕੀਤੀ ਉਹਨੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਸਕਿਨ ਆਫ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ, ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਬੋਨ ਆ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ।
हाँ.
ਸੋ
Okay,
ਫਿਰ
but you now, I think, Deep, just take care of yourself completely, and once and for all, just get a proper treatment, be it from India or it is from UK. Whether you have to come back and fly back to your home country or whatever, or doing it online, but just do it once and for all. एक बार इसको ठीक करो अच्छी तरीके से, नहीं तो ये इंजरी, ये इन्फेक्शन की तरह आपके फिंगर टिप से कब आपके पूरे हाथ में फैल जाएगा।
यस मैम, ये हाथ में आ गई थी, ये हाथ में नीचे नीचे बढ़ रही थी। क्यों ये इतना ध्यान देते नहीं है, पता नहीं मैम इनको नॉलेज है या नहीं है, रब भी जानता है।
Right, no, medication facilities are very, very poor, very poor.
Yes.
I think I've also realized in couple of days here, it's been like few weeks, I've seen like पहले भी मैं आई हूँ, but I haven't like stayed here as a perfect like immigrant or something like that. तो वो मैंने कभी नहीं फेस किया था, but yes, my entire family is here, तो मैं आई हूँ जरूर मिलने के लिए और whatever, but मैंने ये चीजें कभी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं करी कि कोई भी मेरे को ये फायदे बता रहा हो मेडिकेशन फैसिलिटीज के यहाँ के।
No, ma'am.
कभी किसी ने नहीं बताया। सब वही करते हैं कि इंडिया से अपने डॉक्टर को कंसल्ट करते हैं या इंडिया जाते हैं स्पेशली।
जी मैम, जी।
यू हैव टू।
मैम ये हर कंट्री में ऐसा ही रहता है क्या?
ये भाई ऐसा ही रहता है। इंडिया बहुत अच्छी कंट्री है अपनी।
इंडिया इज ब्यूटीफुल, ब्यूटीफुल। कसम से बोल रही हूँ, इट्स रियल, इट्स रियल। इंडिया हैज गॉट द बेस्ट एजुकेशन एंड द बेस्ट हेल्थ फैसिलिटी।
बेस्ट मैम, फ्रेश फूड।
Yes, best food, perfect food, means इंडिया में कोई कमी नहीं है। हम लोग सिर्फ परेशान होते हैं एक चीज से कि इंडिया में मेंटालिटी ऐसी है, या फिर पॉवर्टी, या फिर हम कह देते हैं पॉल्यूशन, पॉपुलेशन बहुत ज्यादा है। बट यहाँ आके लगता है कि नहीं, इतना बड़ी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है वो। It is fine, it is manageable.
Ma'am, can I say something?
Yes, Sarita,
We moved to another country just because of sake of lifestyle and money. That's it. Other than this, India is best among all countries.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Like, you have said it in one line, Sarita. I mean, I agree with that. You know, guys, हम हर कोई बाहर निकलता है एक better lifestyle के लिए and to make more money faster. And that is true. That happens. Here you can see people driving BMWs and living in big houses. And in India, अगर वो होते तो अभी तक वो एक फ्लैट भी शायद ही ले पाते. This is fine. This is true. But
Actually, the problem in India is that now when we work, we don't have proper labor system. And here we lack, because of that thing only most young people are moving to abroad and getting settled down there.
yes, that's true. And when it's all good, it's good. But when we need health facilities or when we need something urgently, then everything is poor. The service is poor. Anyway, moving forward, story time. जल्दी से start कर दो story. फटाफट. Yes, Deepali, you wanted to say something?
Uh, Ma'am, one organized Thursday, I went to the park in the evening.
Wow,
I
wait. Which story, bacha? Which story?
मैम एक चीज पूछना था.
Ma'am, the first one.
The first one? This one?
Yes,
Okay, start.
one organized Thursday. So, on organized Thursday, I went to the park in the evening and I noticed something out of the ordinary that my annoying brother Jeremy was not being annoying that day. I was suspicious about his behavior, so I asked him what's wrong. He said that he is worried about his upcoming board exams and he is a national level ice hockey player and in the next week he has a very important match, so he is concerned about that. He is worried about that, how to manage both things at the same time. That's it.
Good. Very good. Interesting. Very good, Diwali. That's a nice story. Next. Next, come on, storytellers. Deep, you haven't spoken today. चलो अपना mind ठीक करो थोड़ा, mood fresh करो and narrate a story. Using this picture. You can use this picture. या आपके WhatsApp ग्रुप में गई हैं pictures, उनमें से कोई भी picture उठाओ और story बनाओ.
Okay, ma'am. I see.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Deep is taking time, I think. तब तक थोड़ा prepare कर लो जल्दी से. Time नहीं है हम लोग के पास. Class बंद हो जाएगी. Next. तो अगर क्लास बंद हो जाती है पहले ही सुन लो. इसी एक्टिविटी को कंटिन्यू करते हुए यू ऑल हैव टू नरेट द स्टोरी ऑन अ वीडियो और ऑन अ माइक. वीडियो होगा तो बहुत अच्छा होगा. जस्ट अपने फोन का कैमरा ऑन करके नरेट द स्टोरी यूजिंग योर जेस्चर्स एंड यू नो फेशियल एक्सप्रेशंस एंड योर वॉइस एंड एवरीथिंग एंड सेंड इट इन द व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप. ये अभी करना है आपको. स्टार्ट.
मैम कैन आई ट्राई?
Okay, Ishan.
It's a Sunday evening. Everyone comes to garden to play and meet their friends as well as enjoy themselves.
Everyone has come. It's a Sunday evening. Everyone has come. Already आ गए हैं ना?
हाँ. तो मैम वो has came हो जाना चाहिए.
Has come. Third form of come. Come, came, come.
Everyone has come to the garden to play, meet their friends and enjoy themselves. Some of the uncles like to play chess with each other and take healthy breaths. And few ladies chatting each other with a sip of coffee. An aunt playing with the dog.
Is playing
with the dog. Some children are chatting with each other and hiding behind the tree. And the dog is running behind the ball thrown by his master. And some are flying the kite. बस मैम इतना ही.
very good Ishan. Deep. Your story.
Yes, ma'am. मैं यही पूछ रहा था कि किस पे बनानी है.
किसी पे भी. Whichever picture. This picture. Story boards आपके सामने. किसी भी story board को pick करें and just make a story. This or this. Try this. Just see what's going on in the pictures in the storyboard, and in sequence you just have to tell and make a story.
Ma'am, I needed time, please.
You need time? Okay, you can create a picture on this story or on this storyboard, any storyboard. Okay, next, is there anybody? Or you can send me on video as well in the group. And you all have to do this, everybody, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, and your assignment is this survey. You have to write down all the answers to these questions on your behalf, which is writing skill. Number 2, you have to ask these questions to some strangers, some people whom you don't know. You just have to go and tell them and request them, here I have a survey to take. This is a project which is important for me. I would like to ask you just one or two, like a couple of questions, and then ask them questions, okay? And then,
Assignment, ma'am.
yeah?
Ma'am, can you share the recorded class
Yes,
right
yes.
now in the group?
रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस ऑलवेज टेक टाइम, सो वो 24 घंटे के बाद ही आपके पास आ पाएंगे, उससे पहले नहीं आ सकते. आई विल शेयर द रिकॉर्डिंग फॉर द लास्ट क्लास, बट अब आज की जो ये क्लास हो रही है इसकी रिकॉर्डिंग आपको इमीडिएटली नहीं मिलेगी. इट कैन कम टू यू टुमारो, ओके?
Yes.
एंड आई डोंट थिंक यू नीड इट ऑल्सो, बिकॉज अभी क्लास हुई ही है. अब आप अपने असाइनमेंट पे फोकस करें. सो स्टोरी बोर्ड हो गया हमारा. इसके लिए आप लोग मुझे एक स्टोरी बना के भेज ही रहे हो अभी, तो ये आपका अभी का काम है, और सर्वे वाला आपका कल का काम आराम से कर सकते हो, ठीक है? एंड देन योर डिबेट कॉम्पिटिशन विच विल बी हैपनिंग इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. हम नेक्स्ट क्लास स्टार्ट करेंगे विद योर डिबेट कॉम्पिटिशन. इज दैट ओके?
Okay, ma'am.
These are some fun debate topics that we can pick. मैं आपको कोई भी टॉपिक दे दूंगी इनमें से, and you will have to do the debate. Debate is going to be between 2 people only. So for example, मैंने कह दिया कि दीपाली और सरिता के बीच में डिबेट है, and your topic is smartphones make us stupid. Agree or disagree? तो एक बंदा agree करेगा, दूसरा agree करेगा. Is that clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
And
And in the debate competition, proper competition होने वाला है वो, मतलब proper marks मिलेंगे, feedback मिलेगा, ठीक है? ये these are the questions. If you just want some time at home to go through these questions, it's fine. Otherwise, it's okay. ताकि एक आपको आइडिया रहे कि मैम किसी भी टॉपिक पे हमें डिबेट दे सकती हैं. चलो, असाइनमेंट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन?
yes.
Yes.
राइटिंग हो जाएगा, स्पीकिंग हो जाएगा, रिकॉर्डिंग भी हो जाएगा, एंड नेक्स्ट क्लास के लिए डिबेट कंपटीशन के लिए रेडी रहना है. सो अभी किसी को कुछ स्टोरी वाला कंटिन्यू करना है तो आप लोग कर सकते हो.
मैम अभी बंद ही होने वाला है.
बंद भी होने वाला है ना? यस. It's okay, it's never mind. Anybody can speak and then continue on the video. Okay, so we were talking about this, India and international, students and immigrants that move abroad. So what are your opinions on this, Jatin?
Ma'am, I am thinking to go Germany to study.
Yeah, you can go to study. A lot of people lovely, happily settle there. A lot of people go.
Now,
Yes.
next year.
Class is about to end now, okay? But Ishan, it's a good thing. You can always plan for your future. Good.
Yes.
So, okay, in the next class, we'll continue, guys. That's it, I think.
Yes. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.